What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, Facebook? Come on in. Come on in. Face to the book O. H to the Izzo. Come on in, Facebook. Yes, join it. Chill. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see what we got going on here. It was love at first sight, girl, when you walked in. All right, TikTok main page. Not the main page, but business page. Business page. TikTok main page coming up now. Hope we ain't got no freezing issues. That's weird to me. I don't know why that's me like that. IG, Facebook. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for coming on. As y'all come in, will you please hit the screen on all of the platforms, run some hearts. Let me know you're here. All right. Send me your name. Add your cell phone number, subscribe card. All right. Come on, let me know you're in. If you would, please. Let me know where you're coming from. I will try to recognize as many people as I can. We're talking about how to turn our triggers into our favor. How to turn your triggers into your favor. All of us got triggers. This is not capital nobody or trying to make anybody feel like nothing weird. And once again, my live is an interactive live. I watch a lot of people's lives. You got people that dance, you got people that cook, you got people that talk about health, you got people that push the product on the health drinks and protein drinks. I do all that too when necessary. But this platform is a platform mainly for uplifting, encouragement, positive, mental health, to mental healing, spiritual healing, social healing, physical healing, healing. Because the truth is, we all need to be healed from something. All right? Those is coming in on my TikTok. Y'all know how we do it. Run up to 5,000, let's start. Run it up. Run it up. Run it up. Let me know where you're coming in from so I can recognize you real quick. If you would, please. Pretty please. We're not going to be long tonight either because I want to be able to get you I want to be able to the store and give me what my doctor recommended me to get. Had a great appointment with them. What entertainment are you going to do for us tonight? North Carolina. I'm stripping tonight. So get all your friends on there. Get your cat. I'm getting my cash up ready. So I'm stripping tonight. I'm going all the way. I'm gonna see which platform kicks me off. taking all the clothes off, y'all. I'm gonna be like David, I'm gonna dance until I get naked. The more money come in, the more y'all see. Let me stop. I'm talking about. He said, "What am I doing here to tell you?" I'm gonna try not to bore y'all, honestly, but I'm gonna talk about something that we all kind of know that exists, but for some reason why we don't really address it, and that's our triggers. A lot of times people don't end up addressing their triggers until somebody done pulled it and it's too late then. And ladies, let me tell you something. Men are ignorant to your triggers. Point blank period. I'm just gonna be honest with you, because we don't study stuff like that. We didn't take that course in college. We didn't take that course. We sure didn't take that course in high school. We didn't take that course in college. And the only course we take is in life, and we unfortunately end up getting with you. And then we got to play with the gun like it's the cap gun. Because you got to remember, boys play with cap guns. Cap guns were the real, but we still pull the trigger when we hurt the cap. You are the gun. Your triggers are real, and they think they can just play with it and keep on capping. But the reality is, one of these days, you're going to end up having something on the inside of it. And then everybody want to make you like you're the one crazy. Like it was your fault. And I have to be a man to be honest that a lot of the stuff that we put in you make you go crazy. A lot of stuff that we put in you, a lot of the bull crap that we do to you all, we load your gun. We want to play with it. And then when you end up popping out and firing, casualties come, guess who gets to blame? But they never investigate far enough back to see where the root of the problem really stems from. We're going to talk about this tonight. And we can get deep with it because I got a story I can go to that's 24 hours a day to get what I need to give. Or we can get shallow with it. Y'all can get me in and out. I can do what it is I've been called to do and move on. All right? It's all depending on how we have some activity. Let's go. Run them lights up. Run them lights up. Even if this ain't your favorite subject. Come on, run those lights up. Those is coming in, if you would. It takes nothing for you to send hearts and likes. I'm not asking for no money. I'm not asking for you to do anything, but let's get the platform up. If you like what I'm saying, throw some roses, hearts, and all that. Y'all know how to do it on TikTok. Throw some stars over here if you like, if I say something. But hearts and stuff, that don't cost y'all nothing. If you can do so, invite some people on. Invite some people on, if you don't mind, please. Invite some people on. And like I said, my platform is really for women. If you invite your sons and your dad on, it will help them because I'm building kings. I am not different. I'm the standard. I'm supposed to be what the standard is. I know that ain't what it is. I'm supposed to be what the standard is. So let's not be intimidating because men don't like to hear from another man that think he bossing them and all that. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to do what two men in my life did. And they will always be in my heart forever and ever because they are not my blood, but one I consider as my father, the other one I consider as my uncle before his passing. They were not blood, but they took me in like blood. They trained me, developed me. They seen that I was young, had a lot of gifts, had a lot of talent, and they just well-rounded me in a lot of areas. I got to give honor also to my mother, who's 84 years old, that still teaches and training me today. And I got to give honor to Pat, who gave me 30 since 1988. We've been knowing one another and gave me 5 beautiful children, 30-something plus years of great, great union. We're still best friends, and she has groomed, and still even yet today, helped groom me to become what women pray for and men desire to be. Ain't my fault that I've learned to listen. I've learned some lessons, but I'm still a student, though yet I'm a master in some areas. So I mastered my circle, but I'm still a student in other circles, just to make sure I'm bringing the right information to everyone. You know, my relationship counseling background, it doesn't fit everybody. When you hear me say that I'm a relationship counselor, it's not just for couples. Do you know that singles need to really be the ones that's coming to relationship counselors before you get into a relationship? Because 99,000 of us, 99 million of us, and almost close to 1 billion of us think that we know how to date. Yeah, okay. I don't think they have a dating course in high school. They damn well don't have a dating course in college. So the only dating course you learn is by trial and error. And who's to say that you was right? Who's to say that I was right? Life, experiences, iron sharpening iron, get in the right circles, in the right group that don't demonize men, that don't demonize women, that take responsibility for self. also places right responsibility on others. Okay? The screen is green. Is the screen green to everybody? Well, what is all these technical issues going on? Okay, Facebook, they're saying the screen is green. Is the screen green? Okay, not anymore. Okay. So let's get into it. Okay, somebody else said it was green. Okay. Somebody says not anymore. Networks. I pay a lot of money for damn Wi-Fi. Let me see. Let me turn the Wi-Fi on, and it might kick off and come right back on. Hold on. Let me unplug this Wi-Fi. I might have too many Wi-Fi. It just kills it when it does this. Unplug that. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me unplug the Wi-Fi. All right. Okay. Is that better? Is that better, y'all? On Facebook? Okay, not anymore. Yes, it's good. It was. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Y'all so kind. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you all. Because some people can be really nasty about, oh, get your damn Wi-Fi together. Like, nigga, don't jump on the bridge. All right. All right. Those of y'all that's coming over here, boy, a lot of y'all come in and peeking and walking right back out. I got you. No problem, baby. You already got your triggers figured. You're Uzi. It'll hit right one day. When y'all come in, can y'all hit the lights? Let me know where y'all coming from. Come on, we got 2 more minutes. I'll give y'all 2 more minutes to come on, invite some folks, get your popcorn, get your whatever you got. Let's do it. Let's do the dang thing. YouTube's not being nosy looking at what's on my TV. Pouring up is my business. I'm playing with y'all. I'm messing with y'all. I say some stuff just to shock you, like, did you hear me say porn? I'm just messing. I ain't no porn up, man. All right. What's going on? Hello, how you doing? Let me know where you coming in from. How you doing? Just tell me what state. You ain't gotta give me your city, because you know you got people that's doing some weird stuff on here. Hello. How you doing? Let me know what state you're coming in from. I've had people from all the way from, North Carolina. What's up, North Carolina? Indiana. Ooh, what's up, Indiana? You know, I haven't been to Indiana. Haven't been to Indiana yet. And I haven't been to Maryland yet. So Maryland, Indiana, there's a couple of states. I've been to 26 states in the Union. And I've been to 13 countries around the world. Used to live in Japan, California. Used to live in Cali. Used to live in San Diego, baby. What's going on? How y'all doing? Cali, boy. Ooh, I miss the weather. I don't miss the earthquakes. Hell to the no. I'm from Oklahoma. I ain't used to no damn ground moving. Then I come home and guess what, Cali? Now we got earthquakes. We had over 30 earthquakes. I'm like, what the dizzle do? And guess what I found out? Like that big fault line that's in California, Oklahoma has the fault line going straight down. And they keep on fracking out there. They stop them from drilling because it started moving the goddamn plates. Go figure. All right. 30 seconds. 30 more seconds. Come on. When you come in, can y'all at least hit at least 20 or 30 hearts per person on my TikTok page? That kind of builds up the likes. It kind of builds up us going to other platforms. You know, if y'all get it to 3,000, 5,000, my admin team knows that I'm on. They'll come on and they'll take care of some of that too. But if you guys can help out, that'd be great. Those on Facebook, the best way of doing it, if you can also invite some people, okay? I'll let y'all know what the topic is, how to turn our triggers to our advantage. Everyone has them. As a counselor, I have triggers too. You step on my feet, nigga, please. Talk about my mama, walk up on me, boop, 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 boop. Some things I can't do because, they don't take a joke too well on some of these platforms. But yeah, we all get triggers, man. We all do. Especially relationships. I'm going to be honest with you. Men do not know you guys triggers. We don't recognize them. We don't know nothing about them because that is not our. That's my profession. So I was smart enough to go take a course on it in psychology, called psychology, how to deal with the mind of people, and emphasize the relationship, and even more emphasize on women. I dig deep when it came to the mind of a woman. And guess who I had to teach? I didn't have no male professor. I had a woman, female professor, and I talked to some women that are alpha women. I went all the way down to beta, Charlie, and delta women. Just like it is for men, that same category is for women too. And ladies, there's a lot of folk misrepresenting y'all bad, but it's okay because overall, and I'm just gonna be just real about it. Overall, a lot of what women become and do is what men put in them because naturally you guys are meant for being able to carry what we put into you, what we impregnate you through words, through actions, through deeds, through sex, through encounters. You all carry that, and then of course you develop it either here in the womb or either here in the womb, right? And then when it's time to birth or come forth, we are joyful for this until it's time for some men to step up to the plate and take responsibility for what comes out, and a lot of them have not. Same way when we see this, we see what you are producing out of your head, and we don't know how to be adult enough to take care of what we have produced. The arguments, the disagreements, the hurts, the pains, the abuse. We don't know how to handle that, right? Because we're not even man enough in some cases to take care of a real child that is our DNA. Go figure, right? So I'm trying to get to some of these men, start with the basic stuff, teach them, groom them, so that when they start dating back with you all, and you also open up your heart back to certain types of men, that you ain't got to go through the same. Like I tell them, man, come on, bro, come on. Some stuff, man, your papa beat your grandmama, your daddy beat your mama. You need to break the chain. You need to break the curse. I did for my family. I'm the baby boy. I was like, damn it, I'm not doing that. I'm not hitting women. I'm not beating no women. I haven't lied, as far as I can go back, I haven't lied to women since I was like 10 or 11, maybe 12, when I learned from some women the importance of not lying. Y'all be thinking I be playing with that. No, seriously. You can ask anyone I've been with, ask my mom and them. I bought into the whole thing that if Jesus Christ would not have a liar to stand before him, and I think about molesters, beaters, abusers, murders, and all that, all of them go stand before God. But the nigga who lied ain't going to, and I took that scripture serious as a young age. So I don't lie, I don't lie, period. If I do it, I do the time. I don't snitch and I don't lie. If you come and ask me, did somebody else do something? None of my damn business, none of yours. Go ask them. You ask me if I did something and it don't implicate somebody else, I did it. What's the crime? What's the time I got to pay for that? I did it. We ain't got to go no further. Matter of fact, you ain't even got to ask me. What's the cell I'm going to? And I've been to jail before, not prison, been to jail. It took one time to go to know that that's not a place for me, and I ain't been back since. Point to make it period. So if I don't do anything criminal, I ain't gonna worry about going. Now, what I had to learn though, in relationships, when I first got into my first serious relationship when I was in high school, I didn't understand what triggers was. We didn't even use the word triggers back then. We just said you women crazy, y'all go off. And I started kind of noticing with the girlfriend I had at the time that it would be certain things that I would like say or do that just made her kind of like cringe, right? So one day I was asking, I said, hey, let me ask you a question. I mean, do you not like me no more? She said, no, I like you. And I said, I noticed like when I use the word like I love you, you kind of like love you too, like because her head would always drop, right? And then she'll do like a little twitch and be like, oh, okay, I love you too. And then I said, I noticed like when we go for a hug, normally the proper way that a man hug is around the waist. I know he gonna grab your butt. Just let him do it, y'all. It's called a handle. Just don't worry about it. But the proper way is to grab you around the waist. The woman's supposed to grab around the neck. And I noticed with her, she would grab around like my arms. And I was like, okay. And so my arms would be tight in to be like this. And I was like, okay. So as time went on, and I learned this about women too, time equals trust. Time equals trust. Me and if you're watching, time equals trust. I'm an alpha. I want my stuff right now. But time equals trust. So as time went on, we was just talking, and she just busted out crying, and I was like, and I backed up. I was like, what happened? What happened? She said, no, come. And she brought me close, and she buried her head in my chest, and I was like, boo, what's going on, baby? What's going on? What's going on? Are you cramping? You heard what's going on? Because she used to have bad cramps, and there's a reason why that happened. And she said, I'm a terrible person. I'm a terrible person. I said, what happened? So she was taking the blame of some things that happened, right? And the person would always say, I'm only doing this because I love you. So every time I would say, I love you, that's why she would drop her head, because it became distasteful to her. That word represented to her, she's about to be violated. And because of love, the violation is justified. And he used to hug around the waist and make her hug around his neck and dance. And that's how he would get her to relax, or, try to make her feel calm, and use all of these love words, and then proceed to do it. So when I felt that, I was like, oh, okay. So I went and I said, hey, Mom, how would you deal with a person that boom, boom? And my mother said, who is that? I said, I came from the streets, so like, I don't think they want me to tell who it is, but if you tell me what to do, I can go help. She said, son, you can't help that because you're not professional. You need to go get professional help. I said, like, what's professional help? My mom said, psychiatrist. I said, no, she's not crazy. She's not crazy, Mom. She's not crazy. I've been watching her. Mom said, no. Psychiatrists, psychologists, and psychiatrists are not for the crazy. They're for the people who have mental issues that could drive them to become crazy, could drive them to do something that is not supposed to be accepted as a natural human reaction. And so she said, go back and tell her the importance of one, tell her parents. I said she did, and her mom said that if she wouldn't have been fast, then it wouldn't have happened. My mother held her head down, because you got to remember, my mom comes up in a day and a time when that was the thing they told every little girl. It was being fast. It was probably sitting on his lap. It was always the girl's fault, the little girl's fault. Are y'all catching me? Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? The little girl's fault, not the grown a woman's fault, who could walk around and parade herself and then whatever go down. The little girl's fault, really. So little girls can't be little girls around their uncles, can't be little girls around their fathers, their stepdads, can't be little girls around their brothers, their cousins. Are y'all catching what I'm saying? Are y'all there? And I am. If I get a little frustrated, it's because I'm ready to do something to some people that did something to little girls. So I'm not trying to trigger anyone. I'm trying to address it in a way where that there's a champion that understands. And I know I'm a man, and I know some of y'all are relating the trigger to it was a man that did it. But there's a man that's admitting that it's been done. Okay? I know it's been done. I know people who have done it to little girls. That I've had to sit on the other side of the table and not come to the other table from them because it was court ordered. So I don't understand what y'all know that my virginity was taken from a 6-year-old when I was young. So I know that feeling, but I don't know the feeling where you become the victim and you become the reason for being victimized. I don't know that. No one said it was my fault because my jeans was tight. It was my fault because I was walking around muscular like a young man, that that's why she did it. No one said that. But I've heard it thousands of times. That the reason why you all got violated is because you all were being fast. You all was walking in front of me. You all wanted to sit on Papa's lap. You all wanted to get my hug longer. And it's like, this is a little girl. This is not the grown woman that does that. need y'all to understand that, because there's still little girls that's even worse being done than the little girl of you got done. Because time has changed and the evil of men have even grown even greater. Okay? So I want to help you as a grown woman so you can help your little girls. I need to help you to turn your triggers to your advantage. So I did get a suggestion. Our family moved, of course, we didn't have cell phones and all that back then. I lost contact with her. Haven't even heard from her to today. But when I did go into my marriage, that's one of the things I addressed from day one. I said, hey, I know we were friends in high school, we were best friends in high school. We never talked about your life. Has boom, boom, boom ever happened? That hadn't happened, but when she became older, then she started dealing with domestic violence. And so when I ended up rescuing her out of that situation, it was very abusive, really trying to throw her over the banister. It was trying to kill her and my son, which y'all know that's my stepson, but it's my son. I raised him. And thank God that she held on, was able to get back and got out that situation. And I was able to come in and rescue her by being that friend and then also becoming her husband and got her out of that situation, period. But even in that, you know, certain things that I would do would trigger. So we went to a psychiatrist and we kind of talked about it and everything. That's when I sort of really wanted to help even more. That's when I started learning how to deal with relationships, and deal with women, and deal with men, and the mindset. And one of the things I found out about myself, how many triggers I had, and I was like, I didn't think I had no triggers. You know, I thought I had addressed a lot of it. I'm a man, you know, I got these, you know, this was my solution to handle. And found out, no, you know, I found I had an abandonment problem because so many people in my family and in my circle were dying. And so I had this whole thing about people come in, they say they love me, then they dead a couple of years later. And, you know, I buried so many people. I buried so many. It feels like to me, like I buried like a whole damn tribe of people. It was back to back to back. You know, that's the bad thing from coming from a big family and having a lot of friends. The chances are more for something happening, and just so happened it was doing that. And so, you know, I didn't realize that when people get close to me, I always kept this little thing when they start talking about, oh yeah, I got you, bro. Here for life, man. Boom, boom. I was like, oh, life means 2 years from now you're gonna die. You know, go figure. I had to start turning that because I was distancing people, and I was keeping people to a certain. They really wanted to draw close, really wanted to learn, really wanted to be, and I had to start turning that towards my faith. I started saying, you know, when you say that, there's no guarantee that you really are going to be able to be here because no man knows his day of death. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to live every day with you like it's our first and last and forever. So all the treatment that you would have gotten next week, next month, next year, I'm going to try to give all that to you today. And then tomorrow. And then tomorrow. So you first to get the best of me as if this is our first day, last day, and our forever day. Every day. And boy, I mean, it was really, really great because of the fact being I was finally able to give what we all ask for people ourselves is, can you just really give me you? Can you just be you? You did. Don't have all these walls and layers and stuff. Can you really be open to who I need you to be to me? Don't hold back. Don't give me a portion. Don't think you spare me from something. Who you are, be that every day. Be the fun person, the hurting person, whatever you are. Be that, so I know exactly what I'm dealing with. So in a whole day, you might get the differences of me. I might be sad in a moment. I might be happy in another moment. I might be very serious. I might be real clownish, all of that. And what took place was I understood the value. Listen to me, because this is how you turn your triggers for your advantage. I understood the value of being me all the time. Okay, case in point. So some people see all of the goofies when I'm dancing and everything on my videos, right? Then y'all see me, I'm over it, still goofy dancing and everything, and can't dance with the dance. So y'all didn't think I should. Well, what kind of moves? Can you learn some more moves? No, because I don't even know what moves I'm doing now. I'm not a dancer. I haven't danced in 40-something plus years. I'm just really like, nigga, I ain't got no weight on me. I ain't the big chubby guy no more. That's what y'all want to know what I'm moving all this for? Because I can do it and still breathe when I'm done. Now, I've always been a comedian. I've always been the person that want to make people laugh because I come from a real dark place. I come from a place that if you got bullied, I would tell y'all right now, still today, I am a good and I'm a hell of a great guy. I am not nice at all. If somebody do something to you and you are a woman, no, you are not. If somebody do something to you, I'm not nice at all. Period. What I have done and will do, nice guys don't do. But I'm good, and I'm a great young man, and I'm sure enough to keep it. But when it comes to women, and people do something physical, I'm not a nice guy. Period. So don't take me to be a nice guy at all. I'm a good and great guy, but I'm not nice. You can't be nice and handle what I got to do when somebody's doing something to a girl, to a woman. You can't. You have too much grace for folk. I have zero grace for any man when he does certain things to a woman. It's not going to happen. So let me come out of that dark place and come back here. So my consistency is just like that. You with me? I get serious. And I'm like that every time when you come off of here and you see me in public. People are like, you the same way. I am. Go out to eat, go to church, in the pulpit, no matter where I'm at. There's a consistency. Because let me share something with you all. To really deal with your triggers is like dealing with anything in life. It's one word. It's one word. And I dare timid y'all to type this and start watching it happen in your life. And that word is discipline. Discipline. I dare timid y'all to type it and watch how, because the word discipline comes from the word disciple. Disciple means one who follows to learn. So I am disciplined to follow, to learn how to master what triggers me. I dare timid y'all to type it. Because you're getting ready to become a follower to master how to learn to deal with your triggers. There's one. I dare 9 or more of y'all. See, when I ask y'all to type something or absorb something, it becomes nature. And then I want you to say it. Because you can speak those things which are not as though they were. Discipline. You know why your dad don't work? Discipline. You know why your going to the gym and working out doesn't have the production that you want? Discipline. You know why marriages don't work? Discipline. You know why family breakups always happen? There's no discipline. When there is no discipline, there's no discipleship or no following to learn how to master. So when you don't discipline yourself, you will not. See, I'm on the keto diet and I'm on the intermittent fasting. But if you're not disciplined, that damn fast don't mean nothing. I'm going to the gym now. I'm working out 5 times a day. I'm doing 45 minutes. But if you're not disciplined, the treadmill ain't nothing. The weights ain't nothing. And you're going to end up seeing nothing from nothing will always equals nothing. Wake up. You can't make something from nothing. I don't care if you're going, you're not disciplined of what to do when you get there. You're just going, throwing weights and walking. You don't even realize. Do you know that when you're on the treadmill and you're walking, you do incline, you're supposed to squeeze your glutes. You're supposed to squeeze. The whole secret, I will let y'all know this for free. The whole secret to losing and developing is contract, release. Contract, release. Contract, release. Contract, release. So I'm gonna do this 10 times. I want y'all to see my bicep was getting ready to happen. You see how plain it looks right now? All right, let's do 10 times. With nothing in it. Nothing in it. You see the vein? You see the vein? Uh-oh, that means blood is pumping. It means blood is pumping. And all I'm doing is retracting and releasing. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. 2 more. Y'all see how it's growing? You see how it's growing? And 1 more. Now y'all see what's happening? It's grew. If I was to measure, it grew about maybe almost a 1/2 inch. You keep doing just that every day. Be disciplined every day, every day, every day. Don't do this. This is not, I'm not doing anything. Can you tell the difference? Can you tell that there's no vein pumping in there? Can you tell? All I'm doing is, this is what people do. 1, 2, they get the swing, 3. No, this is what I'm doing. I'm not swinging nothing. You can tell the difference now. I just gave you how bodybuilders look good when they get on stage. Discipline. Discipline. Learn how to master. So I had to learn how to master the contract and release. I had to be disciplined not to go to the gym, but to go to the gym and learn how to master contract and release. Contract. Does that make sense? I don't go to school to say I'm trying to get some credit. I go to school to become disciplined, discipled on how to master the subject. So even when I graduate with whatever grade, the grade don't matter. I need the information. I can give a damn if the doctor graduated top of his class or D of his class, because some people are bad test takers. I need to know, did you retain the information to cut on me? Do you remember in school what that organ is attached to, or what that thing is supposed to do, or how deep you're supposed to cut? Or did you retain that? Because that damn thing on that wall don't mean a damn thing when you get in the surgery room if you ain't remembering and retaining. Discipline. I only had 3 people to say this. That's why I know that some people don't want to know how to be able to come out of this situation, because all I asked was for 10 people to take the word discipline, and only 3 people did it. So now I wonder with everyone else, how are you going to handle when your trigger comes up and you don't have discipline, you have not been discipled of how to flip that thing for your good. So now your gun is loaded and somebody has gotten to the trigger, took the safety off. I can't pull all my guns out, but I have certain guns that have no safety. You know what my safety is? This finger right here. It has no safety. You have to be, the kind of guns I shoot, you have to be disciplined not to put your damn finger in the trigger. When you put your finger in the trigger, we're not aiming, we're shooting. Okay. I'm a marksman. I can put 5 bullets in a hole this big, 100 yards down, with almost any one of my guns, my handguns, all the way to my long-range rifle. I discipline myself not to go to target practice and shoot all around the target and say, "Oh, I hit the target." If you see 1 bullet, keep looking, you're going to see 5. You're going to see a hole big enough that 5 bullets that started this way can open it, can open it, can open it. I had a discipline to shoot you in your jugular 5 times. Not once, 5 times. Make that thing so big that they can't put nothing in it to stop you from bleeding. 5 times. Heart open. Back to that. Discipline. Breathing. Releasing as you. Now hear that? Breathing, discipline, becoming a disciple to learn how to master. You have triggers, but you have not become disciplined enough to know how to master it. How much can I bench press? 2 pounds. Discipline. Because see, that's another thing. When you become disciplined, it's not about how much you can bench press. It's about how much can you be able to develop. Bench pressing never got me 4 modeling contracts. You know what got me 4 modeling contracts? This right here that I have right now. I've been working out for over 30 years. It ain't about how much I can push up. It's about how fine I can look at my clothes and somebody say, "I want to pay you to be able to wear my brand." That's why my whole closet is full of nothing but name brand stuff. Because I was disciplined enough to develop this body to where y'all paying attention, especially trolls. Trolls want to come on my live and say all kind of stuff. But you know what I'm learning to do? I'm supposed to stick some of these lionesses after some of these trolls that want to come on. That way I can stay focused. Y'all get them, because people don't even know how to come on your live and be disciplined enough not to be able to interrupt something that ain't got nothing to do with what we're talking about. We're talking about triggers. We ain't talking about how much I bench press. Really? We're talking about discipline. Type in discipline. You got enough time to type that in. Type in the word discipline. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. People are not disciplined enough to even know how to interact. Everybody got to be trolling. Everybody got to go against the grain. Really. Go on your own stuff and retain some information that people want to listen to. Because discipline plays a role in all of our life. Thank you. Discipline. See, this is something that us parents want to teach our children Sit down, shut up, be quiet, obey, do what I say, know what I do, well, not right. We're trying to teach them how to have discipline. But I wonder how many of us are disciplined that when Thanksgiving comes, you're going to be disciplined enough not to go into that kitchen and eat your mama's sweet potatoes pie or your grandmama's peach cobbler. How many going to be disciplined? How many going to be disciplined? No, and this is not discipline. Well, I'm not going to go, or I'm not going to go in the kitchen. Discipline is you can go right up on the sweet potato pie and the peach cobbler. You can go right up on and say, man, mama put her foot in this one. Grandma put, girl, you want something? No, listen, I already have a memory of how it tastes, and I also have a memory of what it does. Nope, I'm good. Hey, y'all have at it. And walk away and watch others eat it and not be see, because those are levels that craving to go and that craving to do, those are levels of showing you that you're still a disciple. You're still a disciple. That Kool-Aid that Uncle make, that we all know that when Uncle make that Kool-Aid, oh my God, we need discipline. We need discipline because we know he fits to put his foot in that Kool-Aid. And if you really black, my brothers and sisters, ain't nothing like that red Kool-Aid, baby. That red Kool-Aid will make you backslide on Jesus and come back Sunday and ask for forgiveness. Oh, and don't let him put that green apple mix with it. Oh my God. And don't let him throw some watermelon in there. But you got to be disciplined. I don't care how Unc make his Kool-Aid. You listen, take a sip. No, I don't need that. I don't even, when you have mastered that trigger, listen, because I'm talking about the area of your life. When you've mastered that trigger, you can honestly say, I don't need to get angry at that no more. I am not fearful of that no more. I'm not walking away from that no more. I have no more need for that no more. Thank you. Because some people have to admit we're still being disciples. So what you're saying, I'm working on it, means I'm still in discipleship, which is that's a beautiful place to be. See, y'all want to be, when I say y'all, don't take this offense. There's many people that want to be masters, but they're still students. All right. You want to teach people about not being angry at you, but you ain't still learn how to stop being angry at your baby daddy. You want to teach people about not treating you wrong and talking to you crazy, but you still get on your baby daddy's phone talking crazy because his baby mama is your ex-best friend. And you ain't got over that. It triggers you every time you hear that your kids got to go over there to think that your ex-best friend is not watching your kids. Oh, man, come on, kid. You asking me to swallow a lot. No, I'm just asking you to be disciplined enough that they don't moved on. You should move on. And if you haven't, be honest about it. Go get some help to learn how, because your kids need their father. And I know it's twisted. I know it's jacked up. I know you want to strangle, but be disciplined, because if you give in and pull that trigger with as much bullets you got in you, you're going to lose your kids to the state. That's the biggest picture. And we don't want our kids to be raised by the state, y'all. Every person that I know that was raised by the state was molested, was raped by foster parents, by temporary foster parents. It always happened. I haven't counseled a person yet that had to go through the state that did not get validated. You don't want your kids to go to the state. You don't. You don't want your kids to go to the state. You just don't want that for them. So you got to learn to be disciplined with your anger. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to catch some slack. I know getting high is not the answer. There's not enough weed in this world that changes your anger. Temperament, it does calm you down, cool you down. I got you. I used to smoke weed when it was real weed before all these different strains came out. Yeah, it do. And the weed I used to smoke, only thing you want to eat back then was Lay's potato chip and get a 40-ounce Old English. I got you. But I'm telling you, that is a false facade of how to deal with your anger. Can it help? Does it help the chemical side of anger? Yes, because weed, in its medicinal way of being made medically, it can help that chemical part. But anger doesn't come just from the chemical, that's a part of it. Anger also comes from the personality, the thing that has been developing you that caused you not to like something, caused you to hate something. That's how you get angry about it. Not just the chemical part, but also your personality. Something has taken place where you just don't like it or them. You cannot get high over that. I'm sorry. Proof is you've been getting high all this time and you still don't like them, and they still trigger you. You better not see them nowhere, you better not hear their name. That's how they still got control. Let me share something about triggers that even psychiatrists and psychologists don't want to tell you for whatever reason. Your triggers means you're no longer in control, somebody else is. Somebody else flips on the trigger, they flip on the light, they remote control you, they up and down you, they control you. Point blank and period. Unfortunately, I'm serving notice to you today. You are not in control of your life, somebody else is. And that's some bull crap. Because you're grown, you're the one working, you're the one paying the bills, you're the one suffering, you're the one crying, you're the one got the stress, you're the one that gained the weight. How dare somebody else run your life like that? How dare? How dare? It is a suppression that is temporary until the trigger occurs. Because I know some folk that have smoked a whole dime bag, and when that breaker pop, as high as they are, they go in hard. Woo! Because they're so high, they numb, they don't feel like stuff. They even go an extra mile. We gotta get these triggers to become our asset and not our liability. I'm gonna say this to you, and I'm done. Because I want to do more help than damage. I'm gonna say this to you. The triggers don't go anywhere. They don't just disappear. Even when we mastering, they're there. I've just unplugged them. But trust me when I tell you, the box, the switch is still there. The wires might be pulled to the source of anger and hatred and revenge and payback. The wires might be pulled, but the box is still there. And unfortunately, trying to get rid of the box is to get rid of part of my humanity. And God just don't take the box. But what he does, he sits in between the box, y'all catching it, and the wire. The wire is still trying to get through and get to you. But as long as you got that filter there, and I'm going to get real religious right now, I don't care, this is my channel. As long as Jesus is there, God, Buddha, Allah, whoever you want to call out, as long as they're there, spiritual, higher force, higher ground, a rock, whatever you call it to, the crowds came out today, some of y'all hollered to that, oh my cloud, okay, whatever, cloud your faith there. As long as it's there, you ain't got to worry about nothing. But as soon as you lose your faith in whatever you believe in, that thing is ready to reconnect and bring more force, because it's coming from a 110 to a 220 now. So that's why you have to know how to be able to deal with your truth. So if it does get reconnected and somebody pop it, it don't even bother me no more. What? Light is on, but I'm not moved by that. I'm not moved by that. I literally, today, have faced majority, not all, of my triggers, and have set among it, love back on it, help it. Y'all hear me? Counsel it. Okay, yeah. Okay. You can't tell me that you can't do it, because let me tell you something. So you remember I told you that I rescued her from the man who tried to kill her and his son? That's the same man. I raised his son as my son now. Been my son since he was 6 months old. That's the same man that tried to molest me when I was 8. Now, you want to doubt my kingship? You want to doubt how much power I really have? You want to really doubt the integrity and character I have as a king? You raise the biological person, son, who tried to molest you as your own son and never take it out on him that looks just like the man who tried to do it to you. But when I look at my son, I don't care how much he look like him, I see me. I see 34 years of hugs and love. And get up, you all right? You really hurt? Come on, let daddy hug you. Now see, his mama didn't put the Band-Aid on his first boo-boo. I did. His mama didn't sit there and say, oh, come here, baby. No, I did. His mama didn't have to worry about breaking his fever. I said, I got it. I got this. Because I never had a father. He was my first one. I had to get it right. I said, I gotta break this curse on my family. I did. And overly I did in some areas, even in chastising them. When I whipped them, I don't know how. And loving them, I sometimes, if I overly protected them in some areas, I did all that because he was my first one, right? But I needed to be a father because I told my mom, damn it, if nobody breaks this curse, it's going to keep going. And I told my mother, if I have to die doing this, I'm going to get this right. When I had my child, my mom used to say, boy, you're going to make somebody proud to be their father. I said, Mom, I got to get it right. It got to stop. It got to stop. Too many men in my family on my daddy's side have not taken care of their children. And if the baby boy got to do it, I'll do it. And I help my word even to today. So my oldest son is the biological of the man who tried to victimize me. But my love for my son, every time I would see him and I would hear that, nothing coming to it. Because come on, the normal person would have took it out on him, beat him, looking like his daddy, sound like his dad, then he got big and tall like his dad. Every what my son got, every what my other boys got, every one of them, they deserved it. Every one of them, they deserved it. Because I was getting whooping sometimes for stuff I didn't do, and I feel like I deserved. So I made sure that everyone that they got was warranted and deserved, and we talked before, during, and after. Yeah, I was daddy, and you niggas better not help. But I told him, I said, son, you was my oldest, and I made a lot of mistakes. He said, Dad, I know, I understand, because I have an older son, and I have my oldest child, and I told myself the same thing you said. Some things I ain't gonna do my daddy did. You didn't have a daddy to do it, so I was afraid. So sometimes I thought you did wrong. I found myself doing that to Kai, and I was like, oh man, I guess this is something that's the right way of raising a child, because daddy did it. Because they thought, well, because you didn't have a playbook, are you sure that you raised this right? I said, I can tell you this, I did the best that I could, because I was disciplined to get this right. I was disciplined. I had to figure this out. And God blessed it. We ended up having 5 children. One daughter who's the oldest. I didn't know she existed. When I found out, the day I found out, she'll tell you, raising from that to now. My other son that we didn't know that I was denied got back in my life, bam. And then the 3 that we had. And we embraced them. And we told them, by the time we got to the baby, everything was great. We just spoiled that joker because we spoiled the hell out of him. He walked around now, I'm like, yeah. No, I didn't. I didn't want to punch him in his chest. But he said, Daddy, you did a great job with all of us. And you know what? Because I was disciplined. Now, I haven't stopped raising my children. All my kids are grown. I still raise them as adults. They still teach me how to father now. And I really father more now because they're doing stuff that really trigger me like, no. And they're popping all of my triggers. I mean, one of them has went to the damn circuit board and just said, "Clow," and it's, and I'm like, oh, not all of them. And one day I was shaking and I started turning red, and my mom sees, she says, no, you come too far. I said, Mom, I got it. She said, no, you come too far. Come on, Mike. That's too far to go back. That's way too far to go back. There's no coming back from that. Come on. Count, breathe, and think about all the years you're about to throw away from one moment of action. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And them ears turned bright red, my mother said. And all I could hear my mother pray is, Lord, don't do this. Don't let him do this. You have to intervene now. You have to. He cannot. Remember? And God never moved. And even though I got in my car, and I got my glizzy, and I already thought about the bail money, the lawyer, how much years I'm going to have to do, because I studied law. I said, they're going to give me about 17. I'll get out. It was that prayer of my mother, my faith, and I drove right on past. It was about 7 years ago, maybe 8. And it was such a relief. Even telling y'all now, it was such a relief to know that nobody controls my triggers anymore. That's why I go by king. You can't be a king and you can't control your temper. You can't control your attitude. I think king is costing the wealth. Take all of my money. They've done it before. Take all of my properties. Take all of my businesses. What you can never take, what no man will ever take again from me, is my freedom to control me. God and me got this. Period. No man, no woman will ever the freedom to live life among your enemies and to be able to be graceful among your friends. Y'all can have the gold, you can have the damn money, you can have my damn businesses. Take it all. I don't give it all. I'll get it back. I'm from the mud. I've been a millionaire twice over, trying to become now the third time and stay there. But you know what? No one will ever do is puppet me. No one ever be able to turn on and turn off my attitude. No. This is the most peace I've ever. I've heard people talk about it, but never seen it. Never seen nobody really live like this. And I'm like, this is so spooky. Even when I share with folk, they're like, man, this is like, and I've had people to say this to me and this freaked me out. Like, I thought you was like not even real. I thought somebody might have hacked you. I said, but I'm on live all the time. They said, but you don't look real. It's just something. And I'm like, but I'm on live. I mean, how can I be something fake to y'all? But I understand it now because we heard about it. We've been preached it. But we haven't seen it. And I was just telling somebody today, I would never know why God picked me to do this. I said my mama named me. The one angel that is considered the right hand of God. That's why everybody call me Michael, because it's angelic. The one angel that would never betray God. The one angel that does whatever God says when he says do it, and he does it with passion. And when God told me that, let this mind, which was also in Christ Jesus, and I had to think about he was betrayed, he was lied on, his own people, man, killed him, talked about him, and then his circle that he thought was so tight of 12, he brought it down to 3, and the 3 fell asleep on him. He found out that sometime in life, you will only have you will only have your faith, whatever it is, whatever you subscribe to. And life will end up giving sometimes when you only have that faith in you. And if you can't find peace to walk on storms, be among enemies, graceful among friends, you're still a disciple. And that's a very good place to be. Please don't stop learning. Because I'm telling you, this place is real. I wish I could give it. I just wish. It's real. Wow. Okay. I ain't trying to cry, so I'm getting out of here. All right. I hope I helped. If I offended anyone, if I triggered anyone, I pray that God touch, heal, that He continue to develop, that you will master this place, that your life can be even more greater. In Jesus' name, amen. Appreciate you for your time. Thank you for allowing me in your life. See all of you on tomorrow. Man, if there was just some kind of way to this, man, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna get this to y'all some kind of way. It's my destiny. It's my purpose. That's why I've been created. I want to help y'all. I'm gonna help every damn one of you. I promise you. I'm disciplined. I can do this. Watch. You see. If I was able to conquer 30 years of going to the gym and not seeing the results, I can conquer this. I'm gonna help you. Just give me some time. Be patient with me. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect.